I opened this set, and I swear to God, it was a full pic of like him in a mirror, something, whatever. And I was just like, oh, what the fuck? To which he responded, what did I send? I said, you just sent a child your pic, actually.
I wanted to sit down and make a video addressing everything that's going on right now. I'm sorry. And most importantly, holding myself accountable for my own actions. Mentioned that they hope that I'm able to change and that we can all move on from this situation. And trust me, I agree.
But imagine how tired we are. Imagine how tired we are.
It's really, really important for me to actually hold myself accountable and
shut when you think about it.
Take a major step away and do a lot of work behind the scenes until I was ready to come back. But I filmed this several times now, and as time keeps going on, more and more things keep coming out into the public and more people are speaking on the situation. And within the past couple of weeks, similar accusations are being made again, and I think it's very important that I get on camera and talk to you guys honestly about what is going on. I have never and would never and will never use my fame, money, or power to manipulate or get any sexual actions from a guy.
Okay guys, so I'd really appreciate if you can like the video and leave a comment. It can be pretty much any comment. It helps with the algorithm. It helps to boost this video up and get it on people's recommended. We need a lot more people to see James Charles for the monster that he is, because a lot of people do not have their eyes open at all. People are forgetting what it is this guy has done, and I'm going to go ahead and remind you in today's video, but please just do your part by liking the video, leaving a comment, sharing the video. All of that really does help. And I know that a lot of companies are protecting him right now, but you know, there's power in the people, so just do the part that you can possibly. And yes, let's get started. What is up guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Hi, it's Keisha, nice to meet you all. Get in here because we've got a madness to get on into. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about the waste of space that is James Charles. Oh my god, is that how we're starting the video? Yeah, sorry, am I sorry? No, I'm not. What am I apologizing for? I'm not sorry. I literally said what I said with chest. I ain't holding back. Also, if you're new around here, I just have like this cutthroat delivery, especially when it comes to the likes of a James Charles, who is trying his best to silence creators.
James Charles Dickinson. Yes, I'm back on here, and I'm not going to give up on speaking on the absolute truth. Just want to let you know, I did get to speak to my legal team today. My legal team advised me what your legal team did was actually completely illegal.
And try to slap cease and desist English, get the words out, Keisha. Cease and desist letters, emails, trying to intimidate people because he's this powerful being and has a whole team behind him and has lawyers. You know, other people can lawyer up too. But also the fact that you're doing all of this and not addressing things that you should be addressing in real time is very telling of what's going on here. You are posting everywhere, and you're posting pretty much everything apart from what it is that you should be talking about. How is it people are going to accuse you of certain things and you're not going to come out to address it at all? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Before we get started though, I'm going to be hosting a giveaway very soon on my Instagram. It's going to be for Instagram only. We will do some YouTube giveaways later on for sure, but it's going to be a Instagram giveaway. It is international. There's going to be multiple winners. You guys can win a bunch of different goodies, so stay tuned for that. But the best place to connect with me is obviously on my Instagram, so it's Itzkeisha_. It will be on the screen for you guys right now. All you have to do is pretty much just follow me. Just stay following me. I will have a post on my main page and my story when the giveaway is going to happen, and of course the winners will be announced publicly too. But again, it is international. Anyone can get the chance to win, and multiple winners, because babes, I don't think only one person should get the goods. Bitch, you take it. You get a car. Well, maybe, bitch, I didn't say a car. I ain't Oprah. I don't have Oprah on my knees. Okay, baby steps. But yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of goodies that I've been collecting, and I'm so excited for you guys to get the chance to win. So again, just follow me on my Instagram. It's Keisha_. That is the best place to connect with me. Is the challenge accepted or not? It seems as though a lot of people don't quite understand that James Charles has been talking to minors since the dawn of times. I'm joking. Well, for as long as we've known. I think we started to find this out, I think it was 2021, if I'm not mistaken, where this guy just loves to talk to 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds and gets a high off of doing that. We know James Charles loves a chase. If you guys haven't watched my recent videos, go ahead and check it out. Now, fun fact, it wasn't meant to be a series, but you guys have been eating the videos up. You guys have been loving the conversations that we're having, because it feels like a lot of people are not having this conversation. A lot of influencers are very stum right now, and that's very telling about them. Wake up, people. Wake up to the times we're living in, where a lot of people don't think it's a big deal talking to minors. Wake up. You guys are not clocking that tea. A lot of people have now normalized that or seen it. It's like, okay, you know what, he will learn from it. Learn? Bitch, what? That list is gonna get longer and longer and longer. What number are we at? 1, 2, 3. Bitch, I might have to even get my toes out and start counting with those. I'm shickety shockety shit quite actually, because it's like, how is it people don't think it's an issue? I'm always gonna have my foot on his neck, and respectfully, the last time I did that for someone was probably Diddy and then Colleen Ballinger. And what do they all have in common, darling? You've got Colleen Ballinger pulling out a flipping ukulele. Don't flipping string your flipping fingertips, or don't harass. You've harassed enough kids. You've done a madness. Leave the ukulele alone. To this day, I don't understand that response at all. But she's gotten off the hook, isn't she? She's doing just fine. Doing just fine. Do you remember when James Charles defended Colleen Ballinger? We're going to go ahead and get on into that, because that was a madness and a half. Don't think I forgot, babes. I've got plenty of time. I'm clocking in for work. Now you got to clock in for your shift. Folding clothes in prison, yeah? And if orange was never your favourite colour before, bitch, you going to be seeing orange everywhere. Orange jumpsuits. There. On me. If you guys are new here, I'm a bit of a crazy one, innit? And crazy in the sense where it's like, my thoughts just take over. I mean, as it should, and I think it makes for great content. But also, I just feel like nobody else is speaking on this. And also, I really like my delivery. Like, if I wasn't me, bitch, I would eat this up too. Let me stop it. Thank you so much for all the love. Like, I've been doing this for so many years. And yes, this is not the first time where there is a bunch of people coming in at once saying, oh my god, new subscriber, I love you, you're so funny. That's so sweet. I genuinely love that. I really, really love that. And I just am so grateful for you guys. I'm also grateful for my OGs. Hey bitch, we see, we go together. We see each other real bad. We see each other, and I really do feel the love. And again, this wasn't actually meant to be a series, but I just have so much to say that I can't put it in one video. So I was like, bitch, let me wake up the next day and do another one. And let me rise on the 5th day too and do another one. Do you know what I mean? I really want to go ahead and just talk about James Charles, talking to minors, the stories that exist out there. I'm not going to go through every, because, babes, there's quite a lot, I'm not going to lie. But there's one story in particular that I haven't even watched yet, and I thought we can go ahead and react to it together. I also want to go ahead and look into some articles, timelines and everything, and just really go ahead and get on into this mess. James Charles is desperate for attention and desperate for love, and wants it from little kids. I'm not talking about men. These are boys. I ain't talking about boys to men. The R&B group, yeah? Forget about them for a second, babes. Although you come... Never forget a classic like that. Why are you flirting and sexualizing these beings? Like, what? And then James Charles would do this thing of like, okay, I need to see ID. Bitch, what? You can't trust yourself that much. You gotta see ID. Because now it feels like you're victim blaming them. Now you're making it seem like, oh, these people just keep coming after me. They keep lying about their ages. Now, are some of them probably lying about their ages? Sure. But also, a lot of them look hella young. Anyone can tell they look very young. What do your parents think about this? Now, they always say, like, when it comes to these kind of cases, it starts with the environment of home or traumas when they were a child. I don't know if I'm fully buying that. I think that's very true, yes. But I do also think there are just some waste of space kids that just exist. You can't actually, as a parent, sometimes help how your kids are going to turn out. You can't help the types of friends they hang around, what they're doing during school hours, because you're at school for plenty of hours a day, 5 times a week. So does it come down to parents a lot of times? Yes. I do think it is an environmental thing, but I do think also environmental doesn't always mean parents. So let me know what you guys think about that. And I think that he's tried to like rebrand and do the whole humor comedy thing and try to be a little bit more relatable. But I don't want to relate to somebody who loves kids. And I don't mean like loves kids like, oh my god, like I want to teach kids in schools, you know, innocently, right? I'm talking about he does it in a very creep, dark way. Like, what is the aim here? I feel like you... You probably enjoy Pretty Little Liars a lot. You probably loved Ezra and Arya's storyline, didn't you? I bet you did. You probably were the only one who did. Well, actually, there's a lot of people who eaten that up. I always found it so weird, Arya and Mr. Fitz. But anyways.
On how I was one of James Charles' victims. Now, this happened almost exactly 3 years ago now. I was 16. Just had...
Okay, so he was 16 at the time of James Charles moving mad. Again, that's a number that is very consistent with James Charles.
Turned 16 a few months before, and there's some people are going to be like, why are you making this video right now? I'll tell you right fucking now.
Ooh?
Because I have been seeing some stuff about him like unveiling a new palette or something like next week. And some people...
So this would be when James Charles first released maybe one of his new palettes, because I think James Charles has his own makeup collection. I know he used to have like the whole Morphe thing where they cheated him allegedly out of millions. Do you know what? That's the karma. That's a little bit of the karma for you. Just a little bit. Not full, but that's the karma. You get what you put out. You get what you put out. I strongly do believe that, right? And that was your karma. Just a fraction of it. And there's more to come because you've still let history repeat itself.
Like, I know he's controversial, but like, his makeup is just so good. He he's a fucking freak.
Thank
Like,
you.
He needs to be locked away.
Thank you. Don't you just love it when people can agree with you sometimes? Like, I don't mind people having a difference of opinion, but when it comes to this and James Charles and minors, why would you have a different opinion than what it is that I'm saying? That's weird. And you know why? It's probably because you're up to no good yourself. There's no reason for you to defend James Charles. Oh, but his makeup palette is so good, bitch. What? You're probably not exploring enough. I can go ahead and recommend you a bunch of eyeshadow palettes that are pigmented and even a fraction of the price. Should we go there? Okay, let's continue.
Everything that has ever been said about him online regarding this topic, I 100% believe because I have first-hand knowledge.
Clock it.
So here we go.
Ooh.
November 7th, 2020, 9:24.
Age check. But should I keep my thoughts? Wait, hold on, guys. I have to pause. I have to pause as we go because my memory is not the best, yeah? So this was 2020, is it? Like, did that happen 2020? November the 7th? How are you gonna DM someone and say age check? Who the flip are you? Do you know what James Charles loves? He loves the fact that he's verified. He loves the fact that his message is gonna go straight to the top and that he thinks everyone's gonna be gassed. And do you know what? Some people probably are gassed. Oh my god, James Charles is in my DMs. Girl, bye. Who do you think you are? Like, oh, James Charles has been put on this pedestal, and do you know what? It's by fans, it's by his friends, it's probably by his family too, because he is the provider. Therefore, people just feel like he can do anything. And I think the same thing happened with Diddy as well. Like, I feel like he was on this high horse for so long, for so many years, you know? And the thing is, if this doesn't end or change with James Charles, that's the road and direction he's going in. There's going to be plenty more lawsuits, there's going to be plenty more cases coming out, and it's giving very much Diddy. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, not fully, not Diddy down, but like there's similarities that I'm seeing in a lot of this Diddy case, which I'm also going to be reporting on as well. So there's a lot of things happening. It seems like May is the month of predators, so that's a crazy statement, but did I lie? You know, age check is crazy.
Age check. You're thinking could be harmless.
That ain't harmless. That's weird to me, though.
For my age.
I mean, it's just like weird. It's weird because I think a lot of people who are 16 actually do look 16. Like, I get it. There's this trend to say that, oh my god, a lot of people look so much older these days. I guess they kind of do that in reference to women more than men. But like, I don't know. I just find it kind of weird. Like, that no highs, just age check. I mean, I guess that's him trying to like be secure in the situation. Like, I'm not gonna say anything or even be nice because what if he's a kid? I'm really trying to like understand and get into the mindset of this dude, but my brain ain't even taking me there because we can't be bothered. We don't want to go there.
Yeah, it wasn't. So this is a really complicated but also uncomplicated situation, which is why I never talked about it because I just didn't have the heart to. But basically, he DM'd me that, and I responded and I said, I'm a very mature 16. Now I understand right up.
Look, a lot of people have pulled that line, and then please, people, do not go around saying that. Do not go around saying that. However, if somebody, the older person in this situation still sees that as like, oh my god, mature, you know what? They're disgusting. Yeah? Don't do this. People, listen, I know I yap a lot, but if there's something to take away from this video, don't do that, okay? And I know he's learned his lesson, and he's probably going to go on to talking about that. But James Charles is still very creepy for seeing the number 16 and mature put together and thinking that actually makes sense. Respectfully, 16 and mature don't go in the same sentence. It just doesn't. Like, it actually just doesn't. That is still a kid. That is so child. Clock it.
That. I shouldn't be talking like that. I should not be egging someone on like this or like trying to like entice them. That wasn't my intent, I'm sure, but that's definitely how it came off, and I understand that now. But that being said, no matter what,
Clock
I
it.
was a child.
Clock it.
He was like 22.
Clock it.
Like, and it was also James Charles. So you're 16 and you're seeing this and it's like insane. I didn't know what to do. My brain was so like...
I mean, I understand. I think a lot of people would get gassed if James Charles was in their DMs. Like, oh my god, he's verified. Like, it's James Charles. And maybe they watch him or they're just aware of him anyways. Because we're not going to sit in here and deny that James Charles has a presence on social media. Definitely one that was a lot bigger than what it is now. But he's still very much active and in your face. So, Matthew... I ain't sitting on here and saying that, oh my god, it's weird what you did, it's weird what you did. I think a lot of people probably would have reacted in the same way, but I'm just happy that you are aware of what you should have maybe done in that situation, and at least you were aware of the fact that saying I'm a mature 16-year-old just wasn't the right move, but hey, he was still the adult in that situation. He was 22 years of age, should have known better, didn't clearly do better, so there you go.
I had no thoughts going through. I had no idea what to do. I already said that, but it's so true. Whatever. I really, like, at the end of the day, there's nothing I could have said. He should have just stopped the conversation.
Correct.
He was the adult.
Yes.
So we had, like, maybe 5 texts back and forth on Instagram. It was, age check, I'm a very mature 16. Oh, damn, don't want to catch a case. And then after that...
Who said that? Wait, James Charles said he doesn't want to catch a case? When has he ever cared? Girl... I don't know what the flip is going on. When has James Charles ever cared about someone being 16? When has he ever cared about catching a case? That is... bitch, what?
It's, like, kind of stupid. Like, that should have been end of conversation. But then he proceeded to add me on Snap.
And that's where a lot of the criminal behavior would happen. It would happen on Snapchat, where he would send people things, if you know what I mean.
So this is 10:23. So an hour after
I believe
this,
it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it.
Had the conversation.
I believe it.
Now, again, you could just be like, oh, he could have added you on Snap before he got your age and thought maybe you were 18, like whatever. No, this was, I'm telling you right now, this was after that. So...
Where does he even find these people from? That's not... wait, what? Where do you even find these kids to prey on? Like, has no one ever stopped to think, like, is he going through his following? Because obviously there's a lot of young people. Like, is he going through his following and just, like, going for the ones who he deems as cute and attractive? Where do you find these people from? Like, are these people that comment on your post and you're like, oh my god, him, that's the one we're going to go after today. Yep, found my next target. Like, how does he... Do I even want to know how these things... I do want to know how these things work, because I'm just like, why is it, like, all these... huh?
Believe that or not. But he then proceeded to snap me, and we snapped for a while. Didn't really talk much, like whatever. Then I get this snap one day.
Bruh, if you still use Snapchat in 2025, what the flip? Sorry, I said it. I haven't used Snapchat since 2017, 18. Or am I lying? No, I haven't used Snapchat since 2018. Yeah, I haven't used Snapchat since 2018. I just feel like it's one of the most toxic platforms. There is so much crimes being committed every single day on Snapchat. And also, I just don't really like the format of it. I think it's quite childish for me, in my humble opinion. But yeah, I don't know. Just not for me.
Now, this is November 24th, 2020. James Charles. I don't know if this was the actual snap. I don't have any screenshots of my snaps. But I opened this snap, and I swear to God, it was a full ass pic.
Sorry, I did not mean to scream. I don't know if the microphone... Sorry. That was like... I just hit an Ariana note. Ariana, is that you? Okay, I'm so confused. So wait, hold on. So you got a bunch of snaps, and you opened a snap, and it was a picture of James Charles' ass. Okay, I need a minute. I need several minutes, but you know what? I'm not going to keep you guys here for a long time. So what I will say is, I would be saying a bunch of prayers. I would be rebuking a lot of things. I'll have to take myself to church. Not even the next day. The same hour. Within the same hour. I have to find a local branch near me. Excuse me? So you're just dropping ass pictures on people. Who wants a picture of James Charles' ass? I know I don't. I know that is something that will literally ruin me. Not even for a week. Bitch, I don't know how I'm going to be able to maneuver through life. So he just sent an unsolicited ass photo. Ugh. Like, I've run out of adjectives to use here, darling. You know, James Charles doesn't cease to amaze me. And I'm so sorry. Am I sorry? Why do I keep stop apologizing, Geisha? I have nothing to be apologetic for. I believe this. I believe a lot of this. I believe a lot of these people who come forward to say James Charles is creepy and has been sending me stuff. And he keeps on doing these crimes on Snapchat. There is a pattern here, people. Sending an ass chick, what? Bitch, what? Sending an ass pic unsolicited is crazy work. Crazy work. And that is someone who's done this time and time again. And that is his strategy. That's what he does. That's disgusting. Like, go and talk to people your own age. Go and talk to people your own age. Go off, like, don't even go after people. How about we start there, James Charles? How about you do not chase and for once you attract somebody of your own age?
Of like him in a mirror, something, whatever.
Oh,
and
not the mirror.
I was just like, oh, what the fuck? To which he responded, what did I send? I said, you just sent a child your ass pic, actually. And then, I kid you not, he said, oops, sorry.
James, you need... Oh, God, let me not finish that sentence because, listen, I've said some crazy things, but that one, you bloody hell, blimey. James Charles, you need deliverance and you need the Holy Spirit or some type of spirit. You need something quick. You need something. Love ain't one of them. I don't know if someone like that is capable of being in a relationship and capable of understanding what love is. You literally torment and hurt people. You cause havoc in people's lives. You go after 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds. What is the aim here? Is it because nobody your age wants you? And that's the thing that happens with a lot of these predators and a lot of these creepy people. Nobody actually wants them because you're not a likable person and deep down you know it. So you try to prey upon the innocent, the ones who probably don't really know it all just yet. Respectfully, because I think with age comes wisdom, apart from James Charles, of course. You knew exactly what you were doing. You chose to do Snapchat as well. Very calculated, very sneaky, just disgusting, creepy. Like, I'm running out of words to use here. And it seems as though if this series continues, which it looks like it may, because there's so many things coming out, and again, my foot is on this man's neck, and rightfully so. This is disgusting, man. Bruh, like, move your arse cheeks out of here. Like, excuse me, like, what? You are so obsessed with, like, just showing people your arse. Like, go away. Sorry.
That was for my kitty girls group chat. Or maybe someone else.
Huh?
I don't know. Sorry. Blocked me immediately.
Yeah, that's another thing. James Charles will block people immediately. He will block people immediately when they call him out for sending inappropriate things or comments. James Charles is one creepy man. Like, honestly, I was about to say boy, but that ain't no boy. That's a man. That's a homo. Don't be fooled. You don't even look young to me anyways. B-side for real. James Charles is 25, going to be 26. What have you learned in these 26 years? You might be business savvy, but when it comes to... do you know what? I pray... Do you know what? This sounds... Let me not say that. I don't want to pray for someone's downfall, but it's like... Sometimes you kind of just want to see what things would look like had he not been famous. I think he'll be waiting outside primary schools, secondary schools even. Alright, primary school might be a stretch. Secondary school, waiting outside. Who's the next victim going to be? That's genuinely how some people think. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny right now, it's the truth.
Then and there. And that's all I have to say on the topic. That's
so you got
all
blocked.
I need to say. I don't really care if anyone believes me. I was in the situation. I know what happened.
Oh no, I believe you.
I know that people might want to try to blame me.
I ain't even blaming you, boy.
What I said to him, but like,
I've told you off respectfully. Like I told you, you already. Who am I to tell you off? You already know what it is that you probably shouldn't have done in that situation, and you've held yourself accountable. There is no need for me to start like gun fingers. What you hiding, boy? Look, Matthew, you've said it. You've said what you need to say. I'm not gonna be one of those people who's like, oh my god, how could you? Why would you do that? Like, you said your piece.
I was a child. He had the upper hand.
He did have the upper hand. Clock
he
it.
needed to have not done what he did.
Clock it.
And he did it anyway.
Clock it.
And he needs to
He did it anyway, my birthday dinner. But he did it anyway, my birthday dinner. In the words of Tati Westbrook. Girl, I wonder what she's probably cackling somewhere. Hey!
consequences. And yeah, maybe people should stop supporting him or something.
There we go.
Learn
That's
how it
his
was
story. That is Matthew's story. My goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness. Okay guys, so I have gathered a bunch of different... Oh, what is that? I've gathered a bunch of things, y'all. This was, I think, released back in 2021, April the 1st. Oh my goodness, we're getting the receipts here. Look at this. Who's that? Who's that man there? Who that? James Charles. James Charles Dickerson, something silly. I'm sorry, if your surname is Dickerson, I'm not talking about you, but for him, he's silly. Everything he does is, I just have to troll. I genuinely just have to troll at this point. Like, what do you want me to do? You know? Also, look at my collarbones. Hello. James Charles Snapchatting people. A lot of lowlives exist on Snapchat, and if you use Snapchat on a daily, I'm not really talking about you, but if the shoe fits, bitch, don't wear it and let me know what size you wear. Do you have a nice body? Do you shave your body? Girl, bye. Some people just have some people have a slappable face. I will say that. It will literally take you 30 seconds to send a picture like this. Haha. I'm trying to hear bored NHORNY. Ha ha ha. Just take a pic, dumbass. You're so desperate. You really are a desperate prick. You really are a desperate prick. Come pick me up for some, excuse me? Holy ish, lol, you're literally perfect. Ah, okay, got it. You give off big bleep energy. Send me a vid where you, like, put your phone down in the shower. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Because I knew this existed. Because I knew it at the time, 2021, because I remember reporting on it. But excuse me, darling. I forgot that it was to this extent. I bet you can't make me... James Charles likes body hair. And that is James Charles sending his ass, literally. Shorts down, ass cheeks out. That is James Charles' house in the background. He's telling people that he's about to shower. Bent over with his ass cheeks out is crazy work. Like, at this point, just hop on OnlyFans and do your doings over there. Don't come and prey on children. My goodness, mighty God. You keep causing... Let me put my laptop... Bruh, you keep causing havoc. You keep causing havoc on people's lives. You've got your ass cheeks out at Coachella. Now you've all covered up and you've finally grown. What, so you can grow with that, but you can't stop talking to little kids? Like, is that his biggest... Like, is that his favourite purchase ever? Because he's just, like, showing his ass cheeks 24/7. Like, I guess he's proud of it. But, like, to kids is another problem. And also maybe do it on OnlyFans. Maybe, like, that you'd be known for that. Rather than you just being this guy who loves doing makeup and makeup challenges and kids. And how do people not want to run away from this man? Presenting yourself online, presenting yourself in your videos as one way, but behind the scenes being literally a monster, in the words of Gabby Hanna. You just need to get your ass out of people's faces and stop sending it and just go and sit your ass cheeks somewhere. How many ass cheeks jokes am I gonna... God damn it. Anyways, James Charles, this is 2021. Yeah, darling. Don't let him ever try and tell you anything different, darling. James Charles, YouTube star, admits messaging 16-year-old boys. Beauty YouTube James Charles has admitted sending sexually explicit messages to two 16-year-old boys. At the time, that's all we thought there was. But then more and more came out. A lot of people brave enough to come out after that and say, no, wait, well, hold on a second, people. He did that to me. He said, I fully understand my actions and how they're wrong. Me when I lie. Allegations against James Charles first emerged on social media earlier this year. In February, the influencer, who has 25 million subscribers, I think at the time, and has 40 million followers, yeah, on TikTok, darling, was accused by one teenager of grooming, which Charles denied, saying he flirted with the person because he believed the boy to be 18. Charles had denied previous accusations, but in Thursday's video titled "Holding Myself Accountable," did he also delete that video? He admitted wrongdoing. He says there were two incidents, one last year and one more recently, where he came to be aware that the person he was exchanging messages with was underage. you what? They didn't tell you all along in conversations. You didn't ask for their age and they told you, and you didn't want to put an end to it. No, we've seen what you do. We've seen that when people start to emphasize, but bro, like, I'm literally a man, like, I'm a child, you will then go and block them. Do you guys hear that? Is that the popo? Ooh! James Charles. You know, I believe everything in my life is divinely timed and everything's placed correct. That was the popo, or was that the ambulance? Either way, it's showing off to you. He said these conversations should have never happened. He said in the 14-minute video. Do you also like the Mazangas 14 too? It's just these numbers. He admitted he could have searched for them on other social media platforms and found their real ages. He also publicly apologized to the boys and said he would take time away from posting on social media to educate himself about these. Me when I lie. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, yeah, I know this strategy. I know we have called out so many creators, from the David Dobrik's, the Jeffree Stars, the Shane Dawsons, the ones who just move mad. And what do they need? They need, what, a retreat. I need to just go away and do some time. Bitch, I know where you need to be headed. It's so funny to me because it's like, how do you try to have the upper hand in this situation? You've been caught for talking to two people at this time, even though, let's be so real, there was more. There should be, James Charles is not going to come in his video and be like, actually guys, there was more than two. Yes, you guys are aware of two, but like there was actually probably like, what, 7? Because I'm not going to go ahead and incriminate myself. Let's just talk on what it is that people know. Please do not fall for this. Do not fall for it. It's a white privilege influencer supported by these big platforms trying to cover things up. By working on myself is making sure that history doesn't repeat itself and I'm not causing havoc to someone's life again. James Charles doesn't know what that means. He doesn't know how to hold himself accountable. He's never had to hold himself accountable. He's always been privileged. Privileged in a sense where, do you know what, actually no, not always been privileged, because have you guys seen the way he used to look? Oh my god. Right? So when he had the whole cover girl opportunity, his life changed. He blew up so quickly, probably could not comprehend the fact that so many people love him, so many people love him, so many people love him. And that all happened for him when he was still young, right? James Charles doesn't know, this is the first thing about holding yourself accountable. Saying that you're going to educate yourself, bitch, what? So how have you done that then? You know, this was 2021, it's 2025. Please do elaborate and let us know. James Charles, how have you educated yourself? What work have you actively been doing? Because if I'm being completely honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if this was still happening in present day. Not everybody wants to put themselves out there. Not everybody wants to come on the internet and be like, hey, this happened to me. And also not everyone's going to believe them, unfortunately. He said, I'm desperate. Bitch, what? So that's a good excuse. That's a good, okay guys, I get it. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's the new one we're gonna start using, yeah? Let's go ahead and talk about what he had to say in regards to the whole Adam McIntyre and Colleen Ballinger. Do you guys remember that lady, that silly woman who brought out the ukulele and decided to move mad? She decided to, instead of taking accountability and address the situation, she got her ukulele out and started singing. Because humour is everything to a lot of these predators. I mean, if I'm being real with you, imagine being that level of privilege where you just know that like, I'm not about to get arrested, so let me just do something silly. Let me just say anything. That level of privilege, Jesus Christ. What? James Charles involving himself in a situation that has nothing to do with him, by the way. James Charles said, I'm going to come closer to the microphone so you guys can pick this up, because if I haven't been loud enough earlier, then I'm about to be hella loud now. Alright, let me get real comfortable for this one. So, James Charles decides to insert himself at the time, yeah? And this is when Adam McIntyre first accused Colleen Ballinger, yeah? I'm not talking about the most recent time, I'm talking about the first time. Okay, cool. He said, it's literally all lies. The boy begged, do not call him the boy. You know his name is Adam McIntyre. You know him. He probably made a couple videos about you. You probably pressed about that too. Clock it, yeah? The boy, stop being patronizing. He said, the boy begged Colleen for the panties for years. I also hate that word. He ran her Twitter for one day and she never ghosted him either. In fact, he tried to bring Flynn into his... How do you know? Why are you so close to Colleen Ballinger? I'm telling you, all these predators, yeah, they all hang out. They all hang out. Like, what? When would Colleen Ballinger and James Charles ever need to be... Like, when would they ever be associated with each other? Like, why are you going so hard for someone... Well, I actually know why you're doing it, to be fair. I don't know why I'm asking myself silly questions. He tried to bring Flynn into his argument. Sure, his story doesn't look the best, but he's looking for attention since Colleen won't. That's what James Charles thinks. James Charles thinks that everybody's an attention seeker. So what does that make you then? Someone who constantly loves scandals. Somebody who literally thrives off of scandals. Pluck it. Since Colleen wouldn't give it to him anymore. And y'all are feeding into it instead. Even if she did address it, people would say she's attacking a minor. Bitch, keep the word minor out of your mouth, because you wouldn't even know what that means. Neither do you care. Let her take care of her family and son during this pandemic. Why are you even out? Can you tell, like, I need to go and meditate. This has nothing to do with, like, this ain't involving me, but, like, if someone comes to talk to me, the way that I would literally use my Twitter fingers, yeah, and move mad, no one can tell me otherwise. Some of these people, there's cheek and audacity, I don't mean the arse cheeks. The cheek and audacity of James Charles. Take care of her family and son during this pandemic and worry about something else, please. I'm tired of seeing my friend dragged over lies. Oh, yeah, she's your friend, innit? She is your friend. I wonder what you guys kiki about. I wonder what you guys exchange. Sure, this is a fair. It's not like they were used dirty underwear. They were brand new with a tag on. He begged for them for months straight. Was excited to get them. And the Miranda character is obviously weird, smart choice. Probably not. Child groomer? Absolutely not. You're disgusting. Ugh! Groomers really unite. Groomer gang. Guys, I'm so sorry. I thought I could take this, you know? Like, I genuinely thought I could report on this and just, like, keep going and make this video drag out. I don't have it in me. I'm sure you guys understand. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. I can't take this anymore. But I need you guys to understand there's so many more experiences and encounters with James Charles that people have had. Wouldn't be surprised if you wait outside high schools. Just saying. Wouldn't be surprised if you park your car. That's a statement. I know. That's a statement, I know. But also it's like, bruh, we've been shown time and time again, this man doesn't want to stop. Don't stop till you get enough. I need a day or two. I need a day or two to not see James Charles on my social media anywhere. I just need a minute. I'm sure you guys can understand. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys once again enter the giveaway. It's Keisha_, and I'll catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye.